Okay, folks, welcome back. This is Mr. Imran Iqbal from One-to-One Tutor. We are looking at multiplying decimals by whole numbers and by other decimals. Now, the key to this topic here, this is a common key stage 2 mental arithmetic paper topic for the students sitting in year 6. That's one of the reasons why we're covering this topic today. I do have other videos on this topic too, but this is the new fresh one. Okay, one thing we need to do when we're doing these type of questions, they are not much different than your normal short multiplication or long multiplication questions, but you need to be aware that you need to count the number of decimal places in the question in entirety and then put those same ones back into the answer. Now, remember the key word here is counting the number of decimal places. We are by no means are counting the decimal points. Those are two different things. So I will show you what I mean by that. So, question number 1. We have 6.7 times by 4. So in this particular question, we have the first part of the question and the second part. There's no decimal points in here, but there's one in here. So what do we say? So we say for this question, there's one decimal place in the question. So there'll be one decimal place in the answer. So we're going to do this question, which is originally written like this. We're going to do it like that, in that format. So let's get rid of that and let's get started. Okay, let's pick up a purple pen. 7 times by 4 is 28. 6 times by 4 is now 24. Add 2, that will give you 26. Now, as we said before, we had one decimal place in the question, so the decimal point is normally here, but we need to put it so it gives you one place. So there's the answer, 26.8. I'm going to rub off that there, don't need that anymore. So let's have a look at the question number 21 now. In question number 21, if you count the number of decimal places, we have 1, 2 in the question, and another one over here. So we have 3 decimal places in our question. So we'll have 3 decimal places in our answer. So let's see how that works. Okay, right, and let's make the question a bit bigger so we can see better. I'll move it over here, and there we go, centerpiece. Right, let's just choose something a little bit smaller. Maybe that I'll do. So 2 times by 5, first of all, that'll give you 10. So multiply by the first digit. 3 times by 5 is 15. Add 1 is 16. 9 times by 5 is 45. Add the 1 is 46. Now, whenever we start the second line, we always put a 0 first. And that pushes the numbers across. So, now we multiply by the second digit, everything on top. 2 times by 2 is 4. 3 times by 2 is 6. 9 times by 2 is 18. Now we need to add them all up. 0, 10, 12, 13. Okay, 8 times 4 is 12, add 1 is 13. So that gives us that number. Now, here comes the beauty of the question. We said at the beginning, 3 decimal places in the question means 3 decimal places in the answer. So let's put 3 decimal places in 1, 2, 3. There we go. We have 3 decimal places in the question. First one, second one, and third one. This question can be simplified and as 23.3 because these are unnecessary zeros, but that's how we do these questions. So we've done 2 examples so far. Let's do one more example. Question number 37. So let's start counting. We have 1 decimal place here, 1 decimal place here. So 1 and 1 is 2. So 2 decimal places in our question, which means we'll have 2 decimal places in our answer. let's start doing the question. So 2 times by 2 is 4. 7 times by 2 is 14. Now that we multiplied everything on the top by the first digit, now we can start the second digit, which is the 1. So we're doing 2 times by 1 and 7 times by 1, but we must first of all put a 0. 2 times by 1 is 2, 7 times by 1 is 7. Now let's add them up. 4 add nothing is 4, 4 add 2 is 6, so 1 add 7 is 8. Okay, so now let's look over here. We said 2 decimal places in the question from here and here, so we'll have 2 in the answer, so let's put 2 back in the answer. So 1, 2, nice big fat decimal point over there. And that's the end of this quick video that we're doing today. Okay, so we've done question 1, 21 and 37. Hope this video helps. See you in the next one. If you like the video, please subscribe and hit that bell button for any further notifications that will be given. Thank you.